welcome back to the channel, folks. Since no one said anything about the flashing going around, I'm just going to go ahead and continue with this series. This one's going to be Steven, skill level 4 from Deadball Society. And going up against Xavier, skill level 3 from Boats and Holes. So it'll be a 31-25 race at the end of the last matchup between Jason and Jason. Deadball Society ahead 16-4. And Xavier's going to win that leg. Alright, getting ready for the break here. Xavier is new to playing on League, fairly new to playing 9-ball, definitely brand new to APA. So he's going to get one right in off the break. Looks like the 8-ball. Nice shot there, good break. He's literally been playing 9-ball for this session. So doesn't have look at the one. He's trying to figure out a good angle to kick at it here. Well, he hit it. Unfortunately, he did not get a rail afterwards. So that'll turn things over to Steven. Nice easy shot into the corner for his first point. He's got shape on the 2. Get it down here into the corner. Should have the cue ball drift over this direction to give him shape on the 3 as well once he does it. Oh, dead ball instead. A little too hard. Oh, ball in hand for Xavier. He has a tendency to set up his ball when he's got ball in hand really close to the ball he's trying to hit. I know Javi and Crystal have both talked to him about that. He doesn't really need to set up so close. You think he doesn't really have the confidence to set up further away just yet. He shoots really well, though. He shouldn't really have a problem with it, but looks like we're gonna have another dead ball. And I was incorrect about the ball that went in on the break. This is the 8-ball here. The 4-ball went in on the break. So, ball in hand on the 6. Nicely done to get shape on the 7. He makes that, and a little bit of help from the corner of the pocket for getting onto the 8-ball. I would have actually liked to have stopped right about there, but oh, there we go. That looked like it was going to hang for a minute. Nice job getting that bank shot. And the 9-ball. Perfect. Now we've got end of the first rack. Steven's got 6, Xavier 2. Nice break. One ball down. And it looks like the 6th ball has gone in as well. I don't see it on the table. That 2-ball shot there. I'd be a little bit worried about the scratch on it. Gives it kind of a poke. Nothing in. Not the greatest shape for Xavier, but definitely a ball that could be cut over into the corner, no problem. Just a little less angle. They're awful close together. He makes it though. Nice shot. Ooh, pushes the 4 right up on the 3 though. Yeah. See if he can hit that 3 without hitting anything else first. Yeah, he does. Nice. Probably should have called somebody to watch that shot though. Nice rail shot on the 3, bumps it, bumps the 4, and gets a pretty straight shot there. If he can stop shot this, he's got an angle to hit the 5, but the 8 ball is kind of in the way to get it cut properly into the corner. A little bit of draw on it. Yeah, he manages to... It looks like he hit the 8 first. Ball in hand. If he could have somehow gone, I mean, it was a really straight-in shot into the side, but if he had gotten the cue ball down onto that short rail, probably could have squeezed by the 8. Don't see, I honestly don't know how he could have got down there, though. So. Xavier puts in the 5. Scott, a bit of an awkward shape here on the 7. Probably pretty, you know, like I said, pretty new. He's probably a little nervous about scratching here. I don't think he really needs to worry about the scratch here, even though he is worrying about it. If he hits this thing right in here, he's going to hit that point and bounce back out. Looks like Jason's trying to get him lined up for a bank shot. So into the here and over to the corner. A little hard. If he'd hit that a little softer, I think it would have went. These rails are really good at flattening out your angles if you hit them too hard. Oh, this should be able to get pretty natural shape on the 9 ball or the 8 ball. But of course, it'd be nice to get the 7 in the first place. Didn't work. See what Xavier wants to do with this. He could try and bank it back here. Probably is only real good shot at that. So I'd be looking for a defensive shot out of this in some way. Yeah, scratch. To hit this, well, he's giving himself some angles so he can drift out this way. Okay, that works. He either needs to, if he's going to straight shot it, go with a lot of follow. which is dangerous, following towards the pocket like that. But straight shot, it's not a good idea. Put enough angle on it to get down on the 8 nicely. All right, and he's gonna shot the 9 ball. Nice shot. There we go. All right, 13-4 now. We had one more dead ball in that, so. Nice break shot. Looks like we're gonna wind up dry though. First dry break of the match. 1 ball, not in a good position for Xavier to actually get it somewhere. I think I would try and stop shot this, have this cue ball wind up here somewhere, or the 1 ball wind up there somewhere with the cue ball down low. Doesn't quite go the same route I was thinking, but pretty much what he was going for. Unfortunately, the route 1 ball took leaves it open, out in the open for Steven. You shoot it right on up here. The angle's gonna, from that, is probably gonna bring the cue ball over here a little bit. Wouldn't want to hit this too hard. Nope, he hits that pretty full. He went for the bank instead of the cut. And they would have definitely gone for the cut shot there. One ball in for Xavier. Unfortunately, he's now... Well, I think he can get by the 7 okay and hit the side of this. But the tangent line is going to take that cue ball towards the pocket, even if this goes in this direction. Looking at possible scratch shot here. I think he's asking for a timeout. And he's going to get one. So Jason is a 9, and of all the people that I've known high skill level, which to date isn't a whole lot yet, but he's one of the best at like explaining things in terms that lower skill levels are going to understand. He's not going to throw a lot of jargon in there. He gets to know what the person he's coaching is comfortable with as far as the shot goes, and then tries to give them a timeout that will be within their ability to execute. So as timeouts go, he's really good at them. Oh, just missed that kick shot. That's gonna, once again, unfortunately for Xavier, he's left it kind of open. That shot that was there was just about perfect. The problem is the 3 ball now. So, oof, that 3 ball's got a lot of stuff in the way. He's gonna get a timeout from Jason on our team. Like, there's so much stuff going on here. I just right now I'm pretty much figuring that he's trying to get him to push this into here and all that down into the cluster and see if we can get that 3 to drop. You don't really have to hit this hard. Oops, 7 got in the way, and wow. Okie dokie. We'll just we'll go ahead and just pile a few things up right here. Last night playing, had 2 people on this same exact table somehow hop the cue ball up in the air and slam dunk it right into that corner pocket twice in one night. Once was off of a break, and the other was trying to take a shot with draw, but poked it on the draw and wound up getting a scoop instead of a draw. Once again, trying to get that two ball to collide with the cluster. Steven's going to go for just kind of a billiard off of it. There we go. 3 ball drops. 2 ball almost does. Nice shot. The 2 ball. I did not record last night because I've got a bit of a backlog of recordings. Would have been kind of fun to have had that both times with cue ball hopping into the pocket. Would have been kind of fun to have that on tape or on video. That and Jason on my team had a really awesome shot where he deliberately went off the point of the side pocket to go straight down a rail. He had no shot on the ball that was in the corner and turned a shot into the ability to at least hit the ball that was in the corner. I did get that one shot on my iPhone, so I might put that up as a short. All right, Xavier making his way through a couple of balls there, no problem, and lined up on the 6. Good shape here. He doesn't really have to do anything but just get the natural bounce out off of the rail for the 7. Yeah, I mean it's a long distance, but you know, never overcomplicate your shot. If you don't have to, just so many players that really try and force cue ball position when they don't have to. They wind up getting mad at themselves because they didn't get the cue ball where they wanted it to be. What do you do? Yeah, it's one of those things. It's some folks feel like they have to get the cue ball, to go around so many rails and etc. in order to get in the perfect angle. Oh, no good. Gonna leave that sitting in front of the pocket for Xavier. Long shot though. Xavier is getting better at those longer shots. He really is. He's taken a better time to, know where to hit the ball. So when he first started playing, not so much. But he's come a long way in a few weeks. Oh, just missed it. Nice gentle tap in of the 7 ball, leaves the cue ball for the 8. He's got to get back down table for that 9 ball though. He's going to have to put a little speed behind this one. Oh, we're going to wind up parallel. You're almost better hitting it a little too slow to get here, so you have an angle, better angle on that. He manages to scratch. So, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. You either want to be here or here. You don't want to be here. Ball in hand for Xavier on the 9. Steve's got a pretty comfortable lead, and again, like I say, he's setting himself up really close to the 9 ball here. And not even the best angle on that. I mean, it'll work. It'll get the job done. So, yeah, I think that was Javi actually telling him to give himself some space in between. He just honestly think it's a confidence thing. He isn't confident in his longer shots. He's definitely getting better at them, but he doesn't. I don't think he feels it yet. Nice break, but once again dry. And we get the one up into there. Two ball sitting pretty center of the table. Probably go to try and bump the 5 in with it. And he does. And he gets another good shape on the 2 for the corner. And this one, he should just try and come back out this way if he can. It's probably going to go a little bit wider. Nope, he put some spin on it to get flatten out. Maybe a little further faster than he wanted. 2 ball didn't drop though, so I'll give it to Xavier. Oh. Popped that really hard. He had to get himself out of the way. Hit that really low. I don't think he needed to hit that low. But he probably didn't think about hitting it off angle and getting just the corner of it. It was deep enough in the pocket. He could have aimed for one of the corners of the pocket and had that drop. And doesn't get that angle for the 3, and unfortunately scratches as well. Ball in hand for Steven. Just a stop shot here to get on the 4. I mean, you almost want to follow a little bit, but give yourself some angle so that you aren't going straight in on that 4. Nice shot on the 4 ball. I would have liked to have seen him wind up out here a little bit for the 6. Not gonna go though, so Xavier gets a shot at. Goes. Oh, that bump in the 9 kept him from getting a real good clean look at the 7, so he's going to call for a timeout. He can hit the side of it, but flipping the side of it there means heading the cue ball towards the side pocket. Javi's going to advise a kick shot, looks like. Just go to the point here and there. He hits it on the right side of that ball. It could go that direction. A lot of maybes on that one though. And now Crystal decided to come up and coach as well. This is a no-no. Should not have 2 coaches next to the player. One person coaching at a time, folks. pretty sure Crystal was just kind of whispering to Javi what she thought should happen, but still, one person at the table at a time with the player. I managed to get the side of it, didn't hit it hard enough to get a rep. Good call here. All he's going to do with this cue ball is move into the shot line for the 8-9 combo. And there's the 9 ball. We'll leave the 8 ball on the table as dead. And Xavier will get the rack up again. Another dry break. Gonna have to. I think he can cue around the 8 ball there. Hopefully he doesn't try and cue over it and shoot down at it. Doesn't really need to. And he drew himself back right as he started going forward with the with his stroke. So one of those things. Again, nervousness around taking his shot. Well, I don't know that Steven can get between the 9 and the 8 there and get anything more than the side of the tee ball here. He's going to go for a kick shot. He manages to clip it. So, good legal hit and good defensive shot because he put it up the table and away. Got some distance, got the 9 ball in between him, Xavier's shot and the 2. Right now, I'd go right between. This looks like a fairly safe bet. He goes for a kick shot, though. Good kick shot. Didn't even look like he really aimed that very much. Managed to get it. Oh, gonna leave the 2 hanging there. And we finally get the 2 down. Well, got not the easiest shot on the 3 though. And I have our scores wrong. This should be 14-6, not 16-4. It was closer than that. Okay. 3 ball didn't go. But it looks like he managed to knock in the 5. Get another shot at the 3. That time, no good for anything. Steven's having a kick at the 3 ball. Nobody really getting a good clear shot at it. Get good connection on it. Leaves something that's definitely kickable into the side here for Xavier. And that kick into the side's probably going to have the cue ball come over and at least tag the 9 ball. Be surprised if it goes by it and doesn't hit it. Oh, just missed it. There's the bump. Yeah, that 3 ball just barely see the side of it. I think he can. Nope, he's going to go for a kick. I would cut this shot. If that 9-ball is in the way, possibly, but I don't think it is. He manages a good hit on the 3, though. Steven's a lot better at kick shots than I am. There's no doubt about it. Xavier's got that kind of a mannerism that a lot of new players have got. If they aren't 100% sure of their shot, they hit it faster. Hit it faster, a little harder. Hoping that extra movement around the table might find a pocket. Nice shot. Nice kick shot. Unfortunate leave. I'll leave that right in front of the pocket for Xavier. Yeah, he gets that one in, no problem. Not a bad looking angle for the 6. It should bounce him back out around center table. Hopefully right around there for the 7. Oh, no, that almost went into the pocket. Wow. Well, easy shot on the 6 getting in here, but cue ball's going to wind up somewhere here, which is going to make for a terrible shot on the 7. Let's see what Steven does with that. Well, he manages to avoid the scratch at least. He can bank this back. That's the shot I would try and take. He does it. Nicely done. A little bit harder than that maybe necessary. I would have loved to have seen him leave the cue ball right about there for this next shot. And when he goes after the 8, a little bit of follow to put the cue ball down there. But what we have instead is cutting it here and having the cue ball wind up over here. And we'll see if Jason advises him to do something different than that, though. Should only need 4 points left. 3 of them are on the table. Again, if the flashing is too much, please just leave me a comment. I got plenty of video footage to go through. So if we don't manage to get the rest of this matchup because all of this flashing is bugging everybody, I'd rather not put it up if it's causing issues. But if nobody's going to say anything about it, I'm going to go ahead and use it. It's my first time using the Osmo Action 5 camera and getting good results out of it, minus the flashing. So definitely got a learning curve to using that camera for this. Xavier getting a timeout. I mean, the good thing is this looks like the kind of a bank shot that should go without too much trouble. Leaving the cue ball. I kind of Say hit this with a little bit of top so the cue ball winds up out over here for a better shot, better angle on the 9, but he's hitting it pretty low. And it doesn't go. Good attempt at it though. Alright. 8 ball in for Steven. He's got a nice angle for the 9 ball into the corner. Oh, just misses it. And Javi has to brag. Javi was a little hopped up this evening. Not sure why, but he was. Eddie is one of the people that runs Mad Hippo. He's over there checking to see which tables are being used for league. He's got some folks asking to play pool. Tuesday nights we only use 2 tables for the league games. There's 6 tables total. Thursday nights we use all 6, but Tuesday nights is a much smaller division. If you're in the area, want to say hi, come down on a Tuesday. Oh, I think he hit that rail first a little bit awkwardly. Did not get what he wanted out of that. Xavier needing 9. Steven needing 3. Oh, almost. Steven is a pretty good shot, but he has a tendency to not walk around the table to check his angles. He's just gonna... He's a good shot. If he takes his time to spend a little more time aiming, he's really a good shot. Like that. I must have missed a couple points in there somewhere because they're shaking hands as that being the end. So sorry about missing a couple points on that one. It did wind up being 28-12 at the end of this match, for this individual match, for the score. Give us a like and subscribe. Let us know how we're doing. Like I said, hey, Tuesday nights is a pretty quiet night at Mad Hippo. Well, come down and say hi if you're in the area. See you in a pool hall soon.